What's good, scholars? It's your girl Gabby, and I am back with another video. But before we jump into our content, I do want to remind you, if you are not a part of the graduating class, I have no idea what you are doing. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you click the little bell to make sure that you don't miss any content. All right, now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and jump right in. So due to the coronavirus, a lot of our normal day-to-day functions have pretty much been canceled, including having those face-to-face classroom interactions that so many of us are used to. A lot of the learning that is going on right now with college students, high school students, and even in some cases middle school students are now being moved online. And if you are anything like I was in school, that can be kind of intimidating, kind of scary. And I am here to give you all 4 tips to make sure that you ace that online class. So let's jump right in with our number 1 tip, which is to figure out how you learn best. Are you a visual learner? Are you the type of person that likes to get up in the morning or learn things at night? It's extremely important to start asking yourself those types of questions in order to figure out how you should move forward in your online class. So if you are a visual learner, make sure that all of the resources you're using to learn have something to do with video, right? If you're the type of person that likes to get up in the morning, you are the person that tends to retain information better when you first wake up, then it's probably better for you to get up in the mornings and look at whatever content it is you need to look at for that specific class. But you have got to figure out what works best for you when it comes to learning. All right, tip number 2, you have got to learn how to practice time management. A lot of online classes really don't have set times for you to look at certain things. All they really have are due dates, right? So you've got to create a schedule of your own that works best for you, that keeps you on track with making sure that those assignments are due and making sure that you are getting the content that you need to get in order to ace those specific assignments. So that may mean creating a schedule of your own, right? Where you pretty much block out time for each class to study and to learn different concepts, right? That may mean writing out all of the different assignments that you have in your planner. If you don't have a planner, you need to go get one. But writing those things out in your planner, creating a schedule that you can actually see, right? To make sure that you stay on track with that online class. Time management is key, all right? Tip number 3, treat this like an online course, okay? This is not a make-believe class. This is not a class that just, magically happened to you. No. You've got to treat this like a real class, even if it isn't in the classroom, right? Hold yourself accountable. Make yourself do the work. Make yourself look at the content, right? And keep that reason why you're doing this in the back of your head. I talked about that in the last video that I released, but what is your why right now, right? That reason for what you're doing will a lot of times motivate you to do that work, even if you do feel like it's an online class, it's not really a real class. Nah, boo. That grade at the end of the semester is real. And my last tip for you, tip number 4, is to stay in contact with your professor or teacher. This is a really great tip, and it's coming from someone who used to teach at the college level. I was way more likely to be lenient and understanding when giving out grades to a student that I had conversations with, whether they were having personal issues or whether they were having issues with learning. Your teacher or professor may also be able to provide you with some extra resources that makes learning the content a little bit easier for you. You'd be surprised how much teachers and professors have access access to through their schools and their universities. So make sure you stay in contact with your teacher or professor. I promise you, sometimes it may be the difference between getting a D or a C at the end of that semester. All right, y'all. So those are my 4 tips to acing that online class. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And please, y'all, stay healthy. If you can stay home, stay behind at home, and make sure that you are washing those hands. Before I go, I do want to encourage you guys a little bit. This is a very uncertain, scary time for all of us, thousands and thousands, millions of people around the world. But please continue to keep a positive attitude. Do what the regulations and guidelines are telling us to do. And don't forget that with preparation and with a positive attitude, you really can do anything. That's all I've got to say for right now. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.